who may have past conviction. Current law can prevent someone from caring for a child even when their past conviction is decades old and they pose no safety risk to the children.
Thank you, Lorena. All right. Miss G, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Why don't you tell our listeners one more time the days and times of your shows?
My shows are on Wednesdays at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. The first show is Fight CPS with Miss G. The second show is at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and that's Fight CPS Real Talk with Miss G. And the third one is at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, is Relatives Fight CPS.
Okay, very good. We have a new member in our group, Sabrina. She has a show. Do you know when Sabrina's show, Fight CPS with Sabrina, when that is?
That's a good question. I don't have it with me right now, Mr. Davis. I have it listed on my notebook.
Okay.
But it's every week. I apologize. I wasn't ready for that one.
No problem. Listen, Ms. G, I want to thank you for being a guest host today. I really appreciate that.
My pleasure, sir.
Any interesting cases?
Do we have? Well, I would like to share something. I actually did mention it on the show earlier. It's about Gavin Newsom signed Senator Nancy Skinner. I couldn't remember her last name.
Okay, we got about
now that it's in my head.
We got about 90 seconds.
9 seconds. Okay, so the new law, which removes obstacles in foster care system that prevented children from being placed in relative caregivers who may have past conviction. Current law can prevent someone from caring for a child even when their past conviction is decades old and they pose no safety risk to the children. This new law has passed to be able to have these grandparents or relative members to have placement of the children without any hurdles. So this is a new law. It's called Skinner's 354 Foster Care Placement with Relatives, new law. I just wanted to share that with everybody.
Do you have a copy of that?
Yes, sir. I have a copy of that, and I also share the link on my page on Facebook.
Okay, do me a favor. Email that to Grace and tell her to post that on all of our social media, okay? Because that's very important.
Yes.
Hey, we've come to the end of the show. Thank you, everyone, for listening. We'll see you next week on the radio.